Hello everyone, this is Aya from Hinawi Software. As you can see here, I have Hinawi Software desktop application opened in front of me, and basically I'm logged in from the admin account. So the main reason why I'm logged in from the admin account is because I want everything to be displayed in front of us clearly. And as we have seen in previous videos, we have covered different overviews regarding different modules in the system, one of which is the school module. So basically, regarding the school module, we've seen that the most important step is the settings. This is the core of the system, of course. And then after completing the settings 100%, we then proceed forwards with creating a new applicant. After we create a new applicant, we can then edit that applicant and proceed forwards with the steps. So for today's video, I'll be talking about enrolling students. So after finishing those previous steps, we come to the part or the step where the student must be enrolled, and then we can edit that enrolled students. Afterwards, we proceed forwards and we can reach the termination process where we can terminate that enrolled students. We will see where is exactly the location of the reports regarding those parts which I'm currently talking about at the end of the video. But for now, let's see how to enroll a student basically, and when to know whether a student has already been enrolled before or not. So this is a very important step. Basically, when we go here to enroll students, and we have two options, whether by application number or by grade, where we fill all the school information, the program, the grade, the status, the academic year. So this is one option, and the other option is the application number. In here, we will see that in the application number, for example, if we write here 7 and then we search for that application number, there isn't anything basically to inform us whether that enrolled student has already been created or not, because this is not where you can view whether the student has been enrolled or not. So in order to view that and in order to understand how to know whether the student has been enrolled earlier or not is through going to the school module, and then you go to edit applicant. From here we write 7, which is the application number. If you scroll a little bit down, you will see that the roll number is assigned for this applicant. And also we can edit the applicant from the student details. So those are the two main important points which must be understood perfectly correct, because they're very crucial. The first fact or the first information it says here is that the roll number is assigned for this applicant. And by the way, this note doesn't appear for all applicants, or let's say application numbers, since it's showing only for those who have their enrolled activity created, let's say. So this is how we know now that application number 7 is already created as enrolled. And how do we assure this information is by going to the school module, and then you go to edit enrolled students. So by default, when anything is created, let's say for example enrolled students have been created, by default this feature will be activated where you can edit later that student which was previously enrolled. So when you click on here, and in the application number also we write 7, as we see here, all the information for this enrolled students will appear where we can easily change and alter and everything between them. For example, the section, the grade, the program, the academic year, all those information. And we can search by both ways, whether we're searching by the roll number or the application number, since this student has already been enrolled. So by default, there is a roll number by default for that student. So that's why we can search in both ways. That's the two filtering methods we have, and then searching can easily be clicked in the simple method or advanced search, where we can find a specific student according to specific school name, program, grade, section, all those information. We can fill them and then search for that student. So that is the advanced search method, which we also have. And don't forget also we have those other tabs below where they can be changed edited in order to proceed forwards, since they have already been entered or created, but now we want to edit them. It's from here. So this is how you edit the enrolled students. The other main point, which is very important, is when we want to edit those information. Let's say, for example, we go to the school module right here, and then we go to edit applicant. So in here, you will see, when we go to school module and edit applicant, you will see here that all those information are displayed. When we click, for example, 7, we can edit everything we want. However, if you look here carefully, and if we maximize this, and we look here carefully, it doesn't allow us to save. So the saving is basically grayed out or not allowed, only viewing. However, it says edit applicant. So some users might think there is basically an error, or it's not working, it's not allowing to save. Well, this can easily be solved through going to the school module menu, and then we go to student information. From here, we click on student list, double click on whatever student we want, and then when we maximize this, you will see that now the save button is activated, so it can easily be saved now. So, and it all says that in the first note, which we have seen in the application window, application number window. So all of those things which I'm currently talking about are already included in that note, in order for users or companies and clients, in order for them to realize and understand the accurate and correct steps in order to save those information which we have. So instead of, for example, going to the edit applicant and wanting to save it from there, you go to the student information, and then you go to student list and then save it. So this is an important step also regarding enrolled students and editing enrolled students and editing applicants also. Let's now go to termination. Here we have termination of applicants, which we have included before, and now we have termination of enrolled students. So from here, we can search for that students by their enrolled number. And notice here that when we wrote 7, it doesn't allow searching. Some users might get confused because throughout this video, I've used number 7. But notice here the trick. 7 is actually the application number, not the roll enrolled number, not the roll number at all. So there is a huge difference between the enroll number and the application number. Both of them are different. So you must understand here that you must click and search by the roll number, not the application number. And then we choose here the termination date, the academic year, and then the termination type. If we click on transfer certificate, all of these will be activated, where we can select, for example, if it's outside the country, so certificate will be transferred to this one of those countries. And more countries can be added from the general list, of course. If we click on another emirate, for example, it will allow us to choose which city basically, or which emirates. Is it Abu Dhabi? Is it Al Ain, Dubai? Which emirate exactly? And or also to another school in the same emirate, we can here write the name of the school. If it's not about transferring certificates, if it's about being expelled, all of the other options will be grayed out, and then we can from here select expelled with the reason, of course. Or click on not present with the reason, withdraw, or others with the reason. So basically in this window right here, notice that whatever we choose can have the reason for it. And as we were saying, after terminating the enrolled students, it will be inactive in the customer list. So this is a linking point between customer list and students or school module in general. Anything we choose here as being terminated, it will automatically be considered as inactive in the system. Just like the idea of HR employees, where if they got their end of service, they can then be considered as inactive employees, no longer active in the system anymore. So this is very important. We can click on New in order to create another termination process for enrolled students, or click on Save in order to completely finish this process of this student. Another very important point is basically the reports. So in the reports, we will see so many different types of reports, one of which is the school reports. So basically in the school reports, as we can see here, we talked about the applicant's report, where it's included here, and regarding the enrolled student report, it's basically included here, whether we're talking about their main information, their age, their father, telephone numbers. All enrolled student reports are here. So this is very, very important, and all terminated enrolled students are here. Basically, they are saved here in this list. So of course, you can switch to Arabic at any time. You can view our other videos, and you can see the latest videos in our latest release definitely at any time. I hope this video was easy, clear, simple, and straightforward. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with everyone interested in the school module or any other module in the system. Subscribe to our channel, and thank you.